Welcome to Biblical Christian Content, where we like to keep the content biblical. Let's go.
Last Sunday, some of you may have been here, but last Sunday I spoke pretty pointedly on the fact that we are in America living in a time unlike any in the past, in this sense that we have essentially an evil king and an evil set of counselors to the king and an evil set of agents to the king. And when I say we have a king, for the first time in American history, we have a king who's ruling by fiat through executive orders at a rate that's dizzying, bypassing all the normal processes that the separation of powers are intended to protect. He is a king, and he is motivated to do those things that are evil, blatantly against the true and living King, the Lord Jesus Christ. This is sad in some ways because it is both a defection from God and a judgment of God. God gives them over to their sin when they choose blatantly to sin. So you have leadership not only choosing to sin, but thus finding themselves wrapped up in the wrath of God. And as back in the book of Hosea, where God said to Israel, I gave you kings in my anger and took them away in my wrath. And those are imperfect verbs, which means he kept doing it. And if you study the history of Israel, you know there were 10 of them in a row given by God in his anger and taken away in his wrath, and an equally bad or worse one followed. We are in the cycle of divine judgment showing up because of the evil character of leadership. And while on the one hand that is a tragedy, on the other hand it produces clarity.